estimate, call Cumberland Masonry today at 717...
Welcome to Hump Day at Live.
Yeah.
It's Wednesday, April 13th, 2016. Wow. April's going fast.
Yeah, it goes fast, but it needs to warm up.
Oh, my gosh. They say it's coming. They say today's the day. It's going to start a warming trend.
But you know what? I remember a month or so ago, we were talking about, they said it was over, no more winter, no more cold. You looked at me and you said, we are being tricked.
Thank you.
And as always, you were right.
I am the Farmer's Almanac.
Yes. So I'm not believing it. I'll believe it when it's consistent for at least 2 days.
Okay, so that means June. You're going to look at June. And by June, and I mean this just from experience, I'm talking mid to late June is when it's going to warm up. Actually, and you can put your Canada Goose coat away. Mid to late June. Don't put it back.
Mid to late June? That's a long time.
Sweetie.
I can't wait that long.
Sweetie, hear me now. I'm telling you, mid to late June.
I can't wait that long.
Okay, put your coat away.
Gentlemen,
You're going to see what happens.
Let's do the show from on remote. Yeah. Come on, where can we go that's hot? Anybody from a hot climate here?
Yeah.
Where? Houston, Texas,
oh, yeah.
Right, yeah.
That could be too hot. Because you go down there, I mean, when I was in college, it was so hot.
I love it, love it, love it,
No,
love it.
you wouldn't love this because it's hot and it's humid. And I used to have my football equipment on at practice, and I'm looking at the goal post like 100 yards away when you had to like do sprints.
And it's
and you see
sizzling.
those heat waves.
Sizzling.
And not only that, the devil's leaning against the goal post like, yo, it's hot out here. I feel comfortable.
Look, yes.
What did you just?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the background. Oh, I feel tropical.
Yeah.
I guess we took a trip and didn't even know it.
It's like psychologically we're there, only we're not. We're here.
So how you doing? Have a good night?
I'm great. Yeah, I had a great night. Went to our good friend Kyle Barisic performed at the Cafe Carlisle last night with Katherine Jenkins. Yeah, it was really nice. It was beautiful.
Oh, nice.
I don't know if you've ever seen a show there, but we should go one night. We should like do like a double date.
Sexy, those.
It's so nice. It's so old school. You have a proper dinner and the whoever's performing there, I've seen Rita Wilson perform there. I've seen a lot of people perform there, but they're right there in front of you. I mean, you can touch them. I mean, I wouldn't.
Have you ever thought about it though?
I have thought about it.
I've been at some of these things and I'm like, it's live. And
I know.
What if I just got up there behind the person and went, goo, 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 goo?
I know.
Like you want to do it. Something holds you back.
With Kyle being up there and me knowing Kyle and knowing him well, I was like, I could run up there and tackle him right now. I could do whatever I wanted.
We'd be reading about you today, but you could have done it.
I know. But it was exciting, and it's a really like sexy venue. And we sat next to Billie Jean King, the tennis legend Billie Jean King. Yeah, it was great. It's been a week of celebrity sightings for me. Okay, I host this show, so yes, I see celebrities here a lot. I know what you're thinking at home. However, seeing celebrities out in their natural habitat is a different experience. It's like, right, when you go to the zoo, there's lions and tigers there, but imagine a lion and tiger walking down Fifth Avenue. You'd be like, holy cow, right?
Yeah, that would be a little surprising.
Yeah.
And I went to an event last night, Sports Illustrated Fashionable 50.
Oh, yeah, your thing, your suits.
So the suit line, my line collection, sponsored it with JCPenney down at Vandal. Have you gone to Vandal yet?
No, but I've been reading about it. Is it great?
Yes, it's phenomenal. I'll take you. I'll take you with Mark. But we went to, it was at Vandal. It's the Fashionable 50, the 50 most fashionable, I guess, athletes or sports people.
Are you in there?
And, well, I sponsored that party, so you're daggone right that I'm in that magazine. There you go.
That's right. Correct. Get in any way you can.
Yeah, you get in any way you can.
By any means
we're all over. There we go. All over this place. There we go. Yeah.
Very nice.
But it's great because they have like different magazines. This is Russell Westbrook, and I love. You know what I love about this? It's fashionable 50, and fashionable is not always a suit and tie. No. Like if I were to watch that, if I were to wear this down Fifth Avenue, as you said, there would be animal control with tranquilizers. I mean, when they're laying me down. But all these guys are so, I think athletes are so much more into fashion than when I first started. Right. It was like the Skittle color suits, you know, like purple and green. I mean, you wanted to eat guys like Skittles. And now this is, guys have their own personal style, which that works for him, doesn't work for me, but I respect that.
I think when it comes to fashion, when it comes to fashion, as long as you feel confident in the look, then it works on you. Yes. You know what I mean? A lot of people try to like put on a costume and they're clearly uncomfortable. It doesn't work for them. Yeah. So as long as you wear something with a certain confidence and it feels like you, to you, then you'll look good in it.
Have a little swagger with yourself. Yeah, that's absolutely right. But a great event. And I saw quite a few celebrities there. And, you know, Victor, I saw my buddy Victor Cruz, I saw Von Miller, Swin Cash was there. Also Hannah Davis, who I love Hannah. Always, you gotta love the Sports Illustrated swimsuit models. You gotta love them. But it was just a real fun event. Had a great time. My buddy Mercedes Lewis, and it was good. I took a lot of discipline to go home, to go to bed and get up this morning.
What time did you leave? Because we stayed up late.
I left at 9:30.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I was very disciplined, and I had friends who wanted to go to a dinner afterwards, and I said nope. I'm a man with a job. You guys don't have to.
Yeah, we had two. This for me is my second night out in a row, which, as you know, never happens. Yeah. So I am literally today a dead person. You're looking at the living dead. I'm seeing my ladies. They were at the Polo Bar the other night, right? You were there, right? Celebrities everywhere, right? Everywhere. I mean, throw a penny, you hit a star. It was crazy.
Did you guys like talk at the Polo Bar? Oh, I was going to say, you remember them? Wow, that's good.
Yeah, no, she said hi. She said, I'm coming to your show on Wednesday.
Oh, my.
That was right? I didn't hallucinate that. Okay.
No, I'm glad.
You know what? We had it tequila with lime, so who knows? Maybe I imagined the whole thing.
No, I'm amazed you remember, because I have friends of mine that go, hey, Michael, I go, who are you? I mean, I have no idea. That's really good. It's really good. But you know, there's a crazy story in the news. Speaking of animals, there is this octopus, right?
I love an octopus story.
Yes. Named Inky. How awesome is that? From New Zealand, was at the National Aquarium in New Zealand. Now, they did a routine tank check. You know, they go and check and make sure the animals are there. Inky was gone.
What are you saying?
Inky slid through. They had the lid wasn't quite on enough.
Oh, you can't give
And they're very smart. Inky got out, scooched across the floor, squeezed through a drain pipe that led to the Pacific Ocean. And they said he's gone missing, and they figured it out because they tracked the trail of water. Like Inky was like.
Inky's new name is Felicia.
Yes. Bye, Felicia. That's right. And now they're like, well, it happened a few months ago. But the news is only coming out now. So there's an APB out for Inky, but I have a feeling Inky is probably in Mexico somewhere right now, hiding out.
I love that. Oh my gosh, that's a great story.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You know Inky heard the Born Free theme in his head, in his little octopus head. He's like, Born Free, I'm getting out of here. And the other fish are like, what are you doing? You can't make it.
Either that or help us too, man. Inky's like, I don't care about y'all. I'm out.
That is some Finding Nemo stuff right there. That is great. In other crazy animal stories, did you see this man and his daughter? They were fishing, and they thought they had hooked a catfish. We have video of this. They're in Louisiana. Check this out.
Be careful.
Comes their catfish.
Oh my God! That's a big gator, buddy. That is a big gator.
I mean, guys, that's an alligator. Also, ironically named Felicia.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
He was with his daughter?
He was with his daughter, and they were expecting to pull up. He was showing her how to pull up, you know, like a big catfish because, you know, I guess it must have felt substantial on the line. And he literally seconds. Their hands were in the water seconds before this alligator.
That water is so murky and so dark, and obviously, you know, alligators are there. And then that was a nice alligator. Because I would imagine you're pulling an alligator, it would fight back.
Well, this alligator was a lover, not a fighter.
Yeah, I see that. But I think one of the funniest things is how fast he's pedaling.
Yeah.
And he's trying to... Well, didn't he look like he was covering his mouth?
It is kind of...
Like he was cursing in front of his daughter, but he didn't want her to hear it?
It's kind of funny. I mean, that's like your only means of defense is the fast pedal.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, man.
He's like, this thing doesn't even have paddles.
I gotta say, that was scary, though.
Yeah, well, did you see the guy behind him is even in a worse position because he's like, watch the guy behind him. Okay, so there's the gator. Now, he's gonna run away. Now watch this guy. He's like, wait a minute. Now he's coming over here.
He was going to the other boat.
Right, you see him dragging. He's like, I'm gonna see what this guy's got to offer. And he's like,
you know what's gonna happen when that alligator like goes to the somebody's gonna see a float sitting near the shore because they go there and they're gonna be, oh, let me see what's on the end of this, and there's gonna be a big surprise. Oh man, I would need a new pair of underwear if I were on that boat.
We did this. They've got this great thing in Slidell, Louisiana called Cajun Encounters, right? You can go and take a swamp tour, and we did the show there.
Cajun Encounters.
And you can feed the alligators. You can feed them if you want. I didn't. I wouldn't.
But there's a cage. You just throw the stuff.
No. They're free. They're like they roam free.
So you're in there.
No, you're in like a big pontoon boat, right?
Oh, okay.
So we're sitting in the boat, and apparently the man and my father-in-law, the man that was running the whole thing, and my father-in-law and the kids decided to play a prank on me. They thought it would be really funny. So we're going through these swamp, like bayou passageways. I'm bad. I am banging this story up in the worst way because it's really like, it's so beautiful and gorgeous, but there's all these like little swamp it's amazing.
Really cool.
And you see the gators everywhere, and I was like, you know, are you ever afraid of the gators? He's like, oh, it's not the gators you have to be afraid of. He's like, it's the water moccasins. And I was like, really? And he goes, well, what's worse? He goes, what happens is, you know, they're in the trees. And I was like, the water moccasins are in the trees? And so we're going through, he goes, the thing to do is if some of them fall out of the trees, and if they fall out of the trees, you want to remain calm, because what happens is people panic when they fall out of the trees, and then they go over the side into the water with all of the water moccasins. And as he's saying this, my children that I gave birth to drop a giant fake snake on top of me. A big, giant, fake, rubber, felt real in the moment, snake. And I'm sitting there just screaming. I'm going to cover my mic because I was like, but trying not to move my body because I don't want us to go into the moccasin.
You're not, like, there's no seatbelts?
No seatbelts. You're like sitting, you're just like this, but on a boat.
I'm going to tell you right now, those kids, there would have been like, what, 5 of us going out or 6? There would have been maybe 2, me and the driver coming back. I would put everybody on, get out the boat now. Get out, that ain't funny. I'm sitting here right now panicking. I would have...
You would have flipped your lid. You would have been in the drink. I'm telling you.
I always figure for some reason, I watched, you know, I think a gator I would have a shot.
No.
Because I'm watching...
No, you think you have a shot.
No, because you watch the Three Stooges, I'd be like, boop, right now.
No, you know what they do? They when they grab you, and they immediately, here's what happens. Here's what happens, because I learned, I took the tour. They grab you and they immediately like drag you down, and they death roll you. They death roll you so that you're, you know, I mean, you know, you're already, listen, if it gets to that point, just you know.
Well, you know, in football, we tackle like that. It's called the gator tackle.
Really?
Where you grab somebody's legs and you grab them and you just roll. It's called a gator tackle. Yeah. We've taken something from the gators. But I'm telling you what, man, you drop the snake up. Like, I'm scared of the little fake snakes we have here, and then we bring out the... But that wouldn't be funny, because you're telling a snake story, and then you drop one, like,
it was the way he told it, too. And then we went back. We did the show there, right? Didn't we do a tape piece there, right?
Yeah.
And I was telling the story to the camera, and they did the same thing. They dropped the snake on me again. Right? They did it again, even though I was like, and the last time I was here, they dropped the snake on me. It was so terrifying. They did it again. And I did the same thing again. Convinced it was a real snake. It felt so real.
Okay, we're not going down there to do a show. Before we go there, just put up a screen in the back of us that looks like we're there. How about that?
I'm telling you, though, it is, if you're going to be in that area, go to Slidell and check out this place called Cajun Encounters. I'm sure it's still there. It is... it is worth every penny. It's interesting, it's educational, it's really gorgeous. Don't tell them what your weaknesses are, because they will probably make fun. Like, if you say, I have a fear of snakes, chances are they're going to drop a fake snake on your head. But it's really a great experience.
Well, I was sold on it, but then you unsold me.
No, they won't do that with
But Cajun Encounters,
yes,
all right.
Very cool.
Well, we have a encounter today. Our encounter is with a very big show, everybody.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gwyneth Paltrow is here, everyone. Yeah.
Yes. And our favorite doctor is in the house. Dr. Jeong is here.
I love when he's here because I feel like if I get sick, he can take care of me.
He's a real doctor.
He's a
That's
real
the great thing
doctor.
about it.
He doesn't just play one on TV. Also, a performance by American Idol finalist Dalton Rapatoni.
I love the name, Rapatoni.
Rapatoni.
So you can do that. My accent doesn't quite work.
Yes, you can. You can do an Italian.
Rapatoni.
That's good. That's your best accent.
All right, best one yet.
That's your best one.
All right, everybody, our dancer is in position. It is time to kick this hump day party off with a happy dance.
This lady is from one of my favorite places on earth, from Ocean City, New Jersey. Please welcome Shelly Lawson.
Hello. Great job, by the way.
Thank you. There to Gillian's Pier, you get your Manco and Manco pizza, your Bob's lemonade. Life is good, right?
Yes, it is.
Oh, my gosh, I can't wait for summer.
Mid-June.
Mid-June.
All right, hey, great job. We're going to see you more in a minute. But everybody, let's say hello to Bill Lambert from Leesburg, Virginia. Hello, Bill. How are you?
Good morning, Kelly. Good morning, Michael.
This is a great video. You're feeding the seagulls. You're skipping down the beach.
That's my happy dance.
Well, you know what? You're looking good, man.
Well, thank you.
And got a nice little rhythm to your skip, too. So, you know what? We hear you. You used to have a very interesting job. What was that?
I was a newspaper distributor for the Washington Post newspaper.
Oh, cool.
35 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
Great paper.
So are you retired now?
I've been retired for about 10 years now.
And skipping on the beach, baby. I love it.
Oh, my gosh. You are living our dream for sure. Listen, we're going to spin the wheel, see what you're playing for, Bill, okay?
Okay.
Okay, Bill, you're playing for a great prize, the Buccaneer in St. Croix. I know you like pirates. Everybody does.
Arr.
7 days. Yar! 7 days and 6 nights in a deluxe ocean front room. Yeah. The room includes 3 meals daily. What? You joke. All 3 meals? My gosh. This trip is provided in part by Hotels.com. It's a prize valued at $9,500. You have 20 seconds and only one guess. Bill, good luck.
All right, Bill, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Here you go. On yesterday's show, what did we say thieves wrapped themselves in when they tried to rob a bank?
Aluminum foil.
You got it, buddy.
Congratulations, you and a guest will enjoy 7 days and 6 nights at the Buccaneer St. Croix. Founded in the 17th century and family-run for generations, the Buccaneer in St. Croix is both historic and modern, blending old-world charm with warm hospitality and the amenities expected by today's traveler. The Buccaneer is a premier destination resort for golf, tennis, water sports, weddings, honeymoons, and family vacations. Your prize is valued at approximately $9,500.
Congratulations.
Well, thank you very much.
All right, now you get to help make the day of a lucky member of our studio audience who will receive a $500 gift card from Walmart Photo. So please pick a number between 1 and 212.
Okay, my wife and I have been married for 50 years, so I'm going to pick number 50.
There we go. Hey, Bill, congratulations, you happy man. Congratulations, young lady. Everybody stay right there when we come back. The beautiful and talented Gwyneth Paltrow will be here with us.
Still ahead on live from the series Dr. Ken Jeong from American Idol, Dalton Rapattoni, and coming up next, Gwyneth Paltrow.
You look like a breath of springtime.
Thank you.
How are you feeling?
I feel great. I'm just happy to be here.
Okay. You just got back from Peru, I understand.
I did, yes.
Oh, how is it?
It's incredible. I'd never been to Peru, and it's a complete revelation. I fell in love with the country.
No kidding.
It's amazing.
How long were you there for?
We were there for just under a week, and we were in lots of different parts, and I brought the kids, and we went up to Machu Picchu and got to see all of that, and it was just amazing.
And you celebrated Moses' his 10th birthday.
Yeah, well, we had an early celebration there. We went to go on tour with his dad, and so we were there a few days before his birthday, and his dad gave him a very sweet birthday. He brought him out on stage in a stadium full of people.
Yeah, that is cool.
I was like, okay, well, how are we topping that?
Exactly.
I'm trying to picture your kids, like when it's like bring your parents like for career day, like, you know, I guess you guys would have to go last, right? Because nobody would want to follow you two.
I don't know.
And I got to say, you mentioned Chris, your ex-husband, and everyone says you're conscious uncoupling, and there was so much said about that. But I got to say, what you two do in the way you handle yourself with each other for your kids is really amazing. It's really great for someone like myself to watch and say, you know what? It's about the kids and about making it work. But how are you able to...
Why don't more people do that, do you suppose?
Well, I think it's hard. I think you know, in divorce, there's always pain and hurt and a sense of loss and grief, and it's hard to really let go and put that aside and still maintain a family, which is what we're trying to do, like you said, for the sake of the children, genuinely, so we can all be together and go through life together. And Chris and I are not a couple, but we're still a family.
Yeah.
That's really nice.
And we got to say, your daughter is beautiful, and she is proof, bad joke here, that the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Really cute.
And now, is she, look at her,
gosh.
she's beautiful. Is she into makeup and all that stuff?
She's very into makeup. She watches YouTube makeup tutorials all the time, and she always wants, you know, a Sephora gift certificate for her birthday.
Every time I see you, though, when I see you, like, not here, you're so natural. I mean, you don't wear any makeup. You're just a natural beauty.
Well, that's not.
You are. No, you are. I mean, you look just as good without.
I've always been sort of a tomboy. I mean, as I get, you know, older and better, I'm wearing a little bit more makeup.
One thing about you, we all know your books, your cookbooks, and I saw you at a restaurant a few weeks ago, and you're here to tell us, and we're going to take a break, and we're going to come back and talk about it, how we can be happy without sugar, fat, and gluten in our lives. I'm telling you, if anybody says it, I believe it, it's Gwyneth Paltrow. And we're going to be right back with her to talk about her new book, It's All Easy. So stay right there. We're back with Gwyneth Paltrow, and we're going to talk about your book, It's All Easy. Now, you said there are 125 recipes that you can make in the same time it's going to take you to order out.
I don't know. We're
seriously?
pretty fast.
Maybe not in New York City.
Right.
The recipes are very easy. Some take a little bit longer than others, so you gauge it on what you're doing that particular day. But the idea for the book was really, you know, we're all so busy right now in modern life, and we've got kids, and we've got jobs, and we've got friends, and we're trying to maintain everything and do everything to a high standard that we set for ourselves. And you know, my friends were saying, can you write a book that we can just come home and make something? You know, because people really love that feeling of togetherness. And when you cook something and you sit down as a family, it brings people together. And it's an element in modern life that's being lost quickly. You know, it's the first thing to go. And so I really wanted to try to, with my amazing co-author, Thea, create recipes that would be really simple, easy to prepare, and not take a long time.
The recipes seem like somebody like me, a non-chef, can really actually make them.
They're very easy. They really are.
Well, if you can give us your top dish, what is, for me, I'm a guy in New York, very hard. Last night, you know what I had for dinner?
What?
I had a smoothie. I blended myself a smoothie. That was my dinner last night.
If Michael
give me some,
lived in
one
your
recipe.
House, what would he have eaten last night? What would you have made for Michael?
Last night I ordered from Katz's Deli. So.
Atta girl.
You know what? The crazy thing is,
everything in moderation.
You're always ahead of me. Why didn't you just let me know? I could have done that too.
Yeah.
I'm just not that smart.
Did you get the matzo ball soup?
I did.
That's so healing for your,
But I'll tell you what, though, it is a great book, and you're right on point about being able to fix something really quickly that at the same time it takes I think it's amazing and healthy at the same time. Well, the book is It's All Easy, and it's available everywhere books are sold. Make sure you go out and get it, and that's the easy thing to do. Gwyneth Paltrow, everybody.
Enter live DIY Disasters photo contest today. Send us a photo of your biggest DIY fail for the chance to win a $20,000 kitchen makeover from Sears, the house experts for homeowners. When it comes to fixing your home, don't go it alone. Visit Live's website to enter. Tomorrow on Live from the Jungle Book, Luffy.
And do it, and do it.
KM!
Your walkouts are our life force. The reason we still work here is because you come once a year and walk out.
Is that planned? Do you work on the choreography, or is that just in you when you walk out? You don't know what's going to happen?
I planned that for 6 months. I worked on that with the choreographer. It didn't work out the way I want. No, I literally was talking to someone backstage. I was like, I think I'll just slide in. And like, I literally just told someone, I don't know what I never know. I only have one move or two moves, and I just beat it to death. That's all I do.
We should get you props. Like, next time you come on, we should have a slip and slide, and you just like slip and slide out.
A slip and slide.
That'd
I should just make it come with a dance crew or something like that. Like more like a Rhythm Nation kind of thing, you know?
Oh my gosh.
Totes.
I smell a spin-off. It's an entire show of you just walking out.
No talking, just dancing. I'll do this for 5 minutes and go, hi, 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 and then we'll be right back, you know, something like that.
That's a great idea. Great idea.
Exactly.
But you,
thank you.
But
thank you. I'm a genius. Thank you.
Outside of your dancing, you've been filming Dr. Ken, which you just wrapped. So you have some summer plans. You're gearing up for the summer trip.
Yeah, I'm going. I have twin daughters. We're trying to you have twins, and we're going to Walt Disney World in Florida for the first time. None of us have ever been.
Oh my God!
So I actually haven't been.
You are going to love it.
Yeah, it's going to be.
Oh my gosh,
epic.
I'm excited for you.
Yeah, it's going to be great. It was our kids' idea. It wasn't like their birthday's coming up, and they instead of wanting like a kid's birthday party or have the usual like song and dance, they just wanted to go to, that was their idea. So they were just following their initiative. So It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Are they Frozen girls? Like, what's their favorite Disney?
Frozen. They're Frozen. Yeah,
right.
they're definitely Frozen.
Yeah.
They're definitely Frozen girls. So I don't. Yeah, I mean, you know.
Okay. Well, I mean, but what do you act like? They're Frozen. What's your weakness? Who are you?
Oh, my weakness?
You Mickey? What are you?
Minnie Mouse. Know what I'm saying? Cause she nice. Am I wrong? Thank you. Give it up for Minnie Mouse, guys. Come on, Minnie Mouse. See, you dance, boom. The whole rhythm. The whole rhythm.
I know that my twins are completely opposite personalities. Are your girls similar, different personalities, into the same thing, different things?
Totally different personalities because they're fraternal twins, Alexa and Zoe. And Alexa is she's a little bit more introverted, but she does gymnastics. She's more of an athlete. She's kind of an intense gym. Like she does gymnastics like 4 days a week.
Oh, she's
she's really hard. She does like regionals and all that stuff. It's kind of
so you're traveling a lot.
Yeah, my wife is. So you know, yeah. I mean, I am too in spirit. And and Zoe is taken after old man. She does a little bit of children's theater and stuff like that. Does some musicals.
No kidding.
Yeah, so she really enjoys kind of performing. I mean, I don't know if I want her to do this because I don't want her upstage me. But you know, we're definitely encouraging them to do different things, whatever they like to do, and they'll find. I always feel like my life was very much outside the box, where I chose to do acting after a medical career, and you know, so I was thinking outside the box, and I encourage my kids to kind of think outside the box. They'll find something that I'll never know that I wouldn't know what they could do, but they'll be really good at, and I want to support that. That's
awesome.
kind of like
great idea.
Absolutely.
That's how you do it, man.
Yeah.
And we're gonna take a quick break, and when we come back, we're gonna talk about how much Ken's sitcom mirrors his real life. We'll be right back with Dr. Ken, Dr. Ken Jeong.
That's Dr. Ken in action on the set of Dr. Ken.
Yes.
Now, what's the latest on the show? That you've started a man club?
Yeah,
this
is a Korean men's club, and it's guest starring my friend Randall Park of Fresh Off the Boat. He's my boy. Yeah. And he did me a solid, and is going to be on my show. And he is a leader of like kind of this civic projects Korean community men's club, or so I think.
Right.
But it turns out to be a club where just Korean dudes get together under the guise of Korean men's club and just like drink soju, gamble, and watch like Knicks games and stuff. So it's an excuse to get away from our wives. And my wife eventually finds out. So it's pretty dope.
But the show's kind of come full. He said pretty dope.
It's pretty dope.
Well, you know, the season finale, though, comes full circle with your real life because your character is going to try stand-up for the first time.
Yeah. I mean, like, I started out doing stand-up while being a doctor like 10 years ago in L.A. at the Laugh Factory, and for the season finale of Dr. Ken next week, my character tries stand-up for the first time, and it's so surreal, and I had so much support from my wife. She really encouraged me to do comedy full-time, and there's a lot of dialogue that, although I didn't write the episode, we actually ended up using the dialogue between me and my wife in real life, how supportive she was, and just like the kind of the anxieties of performing for the first time. And it was really, we try to go deep, and it's not just about performing, but it's about kind of like the fear of changing gears in life. And it was really, it felt real. It was so surreal. When they actually remade the Laugh Factory set, because it's a great club in LA, and redid it in the Dr. Ken set, and it looked like I was
What kind of audience did you perform for the first time? You remember that?
The very first time I did stand-up, that was like over 20 years ago when I was in med school, and it was in a bar in North Carolina, in Raleigh, North Carolina. I went to med school at University of North Carolina, and it was like I had to follow this Grateful Dead cover band.
Oh my gosh.
It was so crazy, and none of my jokes worked. I started ad-libbing and riffing, and it was like, I said, I love your first album, Touch of Grey, which is like their only album that became popular, and I was trying to do any Deadhead references, but you know, it was fun. I had a love of performing that was cultivated from that, but it's like you got to go through those rocky steps with rough crowds to get good at anything.
And also, I think the best sitcoms are the ones that are based in the performer's real life. Like this is like autobiographical sitcoms. That's what's funny. I mean, it really is.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
You can't make this stuff up. Really.
Right. You can't make it up. I think that's the fun part of it. Yeah.
Well, you know, thank you. You're great, man.
Thank you.
Funny. You're the best entrance in all of the world right here. It is Dr. Ken. It's Friday